Murphy, you are a sick psycho. What the hell is this? Yeah, it's 2 degrees out, and well, I still got a bit of air in it, but we'll see if it starts. It's gonna be slow though. Oh yeah. Well, once she warms up, it should be good, but yeah, she's having issues. Ah, there we go. Yep. Yeah, she runs. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, gonna at least try, because it's pretty cold, so I'm gonna try to treat it, even though I didn't do the rocker panels, because yeah, it's too cold for body work right now. So I guess I'm gonna have to, I already started to treat it. I'm gonna have to protect it the best I can, and do that whenever, maybe in the spring. And yeah, this is what I'm gonna attempt to do, because yeah, it's pretty cold, but fluid film, it's the best. So yeah, so I bought a kind of a cheapo, which is not cheap because of course I'm in Canada, so everything is super expensive for no reason at all. But yeah, so undercoating gun. The problem is I don't have a fitting here that is just a straight fitting. I have the 361 and I got this thing here. That's all that came with the kit, so I guess I'm gonna use this one to do most of it, and then I can use the one to get into the rocker panels. These trucks, they have plugs in the rocker panels, so if you go to get your truck undercoated and they put holes in the seals and everywhere, they're doing it wrong, because there are some axles old on the back side. So you see that the rocker is here, but on the back side, if you go under the cab and that way, there are some plugs. They're a round plug about that big. You can use to put the wand in and do your thing. That's what I'm going to try to do, and hopefully the air is not too cold, so it's not going to be too thick for the gun. I've never used this one, so I don't know how it'll do with fluid film. First time using fluid film in a gallon. I usually just buy the cans, but the cans are way too expensive. So I got a gallon for a pretty good price. So I'm gonna try and see what we can do with that. And this big scratch here, well, yeah, I got into a wreck, and yeah, someone cut me off, so I'm not responsible. So this whole thing will be fixed. The thing is, it's powder coat. They sent me to check, but it's not enough, so the body shop's gonna have to deal with the insurer, with my insurer, to get the proper amount, because this is not paint, it's powder coat. So yeah, it has to be stripped down to bare metal and resprayed. So yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be really nice, because all the little things and scratching, and last winter this started to rust. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty nice bumper. It's gonna be all done up, all a new powder coat. Then I can do I can do my rocker panels and pull out a few dents. So yeah, it's gonna be really nice. Yeah, I mean, it's bad because I have to deal with that in the meantime, and I have to deal with all the insurance and stuff. But at least it's gonna be better than it was before the accident. You see, quite a bit of paint here. So let's put some fluid film in there and try not to make a mess. I should have a funnel somewhere, but I started to, oh, there it is. Started to clean up, because as you can can see this is not a this is just a car quote, and that's what I have to deal with. So it's good enough for undercoating. I'm not gonna clean that. I mean, I'm just spraying grease. So and I should have, yeah, should do. Good old sheeps. It's made from the wool, the oil, the wool of the sheeps or something. But all I know is that it works, and it really creeps everywhere. For instance, I did lube up my pins here when I repaired the hinges, and you see it's creeping out. So it's pulling out and it's moving across the metal. So if you miss a spot, chances are it's gonna be fine anyways, because it's gonna reach there. So I'm gonna pour a bit of it in there and start from there. Using the bumper as a tripod. Ew. Oh, this is nasty. And you lucky guys in the southern states, dry climates, you never have to deal with that stuff. But up here, we have to do that. You can't have something that's over 5 years old and having a clean underbody. The underbody of your truck, your car, has to be gummy and disgusting with that stuff. Otherwise, it's gonna rust and it's gonna fall off. So yeah, sucks for us, but that's where we live. So we have to deal with that. So I'm gonna put that back in there. I didn't put a whole lot in there because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. So let's screw that up. So I don't know if it's gonna spray, but I guess we'll see, and I'll get the surprise at the same time as you guys. So I should set up the hair first. Right, we got a ding. Huh. That's not too bad. Huh. That's pretty good. Whoa. Whoop. What the hell? Yeah, I actually let off the trigger and it's still doing that, so... What the hell? What a mess. But okay, so figured there's no way to relieve the pressure, so once you got going, you gotta keep going, otherwise it's gonna do, well, it's gonna do that. Yep, it's not harmful, but it makes a mess. So the thing is, when this is a pressure pot, so when you press the trigger, it sends pressure in the pressure pot, and when you let off the trigger, there's still pressure in the pot, and it keeps pushing material out. So what you got to do is, before you let off the trigger, you unplug the arrows instead. And yeah. Okay, so I found a way around that is you don't screw it all the way down so that it leaks, and what it does, it just bleeds the excess air out of it. So it only takes a little bit more air, and air, I got plenty of it. So yeah, you don't screw it all the way down, so when you let off the throttle, the air is gonna bleed through here, and it stops all at once, and you don't make a mess like that. So if you have that gun, well, that's a little tip for you. So they do all the suspension components, and yeah, I'm gonna try to catch a lot of that. Okay, so I got the all the components here to do. I'm gonna try to catch most of it, and try to set you up somewhere you'll see, but it's not the best. And my battery is going down because it's too cold outside for it. Yay for vintage electronics. See, so if I do it like that, I let off and it stops. Because the air is bleeding through here, you can hear it. Works great, really does. Yeah, this camera is shot, the battery is shot, and now the lens, which is the third lens I put on this camera, is starting to jam up as it goes in now. So yeah, it's on its last leg, but I haven't gotten much time to look at the camera. I don't know which one to take, I don't know which one works good, and I'm wondering if I'm taking another point and shoot like this, or go with a real camera which is bigger, and thus it's not as useful to me. Well, not really useful, but practical, I'd say. Get this all cleaned up. Oh, yeah. Not a whole lot of room, but the little run makes it easy. Gotta keep the can straight, and there we go, for all the brake line in there. It works better than expected. I thought it would be an asshole, but not an asshole, an asshole. And no, it works great for $100 gun, which is probably $20 at Harbor Freight, but I don't have access to those stores, so I gotta overpay. Yeah. Even in there we go. Yep. Okay. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Let's just total the camera, huh? Good spot here to demonstrate. So, get a piece of frame. There we go. Why not the floor? Why not? Got rust in here. I don't think you can see, but here. I got most of the front done. Still got a few spots left, but yeah, it's all gooey. Frame, yeah, just protecting those lines. You see those lines? They're really crusty, so they still do the job, but yeah, they're kind of scary. So I make sure to put a lot of undercoating on that. And same thing there, I'm gonna hit those as well, so they are not all nice and gooey. Well, so there you go. It's all gooey, even underneath. See, it's all shiny and disgusting, but that's what it takes to go through winter. So, oh, I missed a spot there, and this channel needs to be just as gooey as that one over there. So, yeah, I'm gonna touch up that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I did all the brake lines, and it goes in the center there, and then goes to the other side. And I made sure all those lines are really nice and protected. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, all the frame. There, maybe missed a little spot there on the hanger there. It's pretty much there. So just a few little spots to touch up, and that'll be good.